Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Fanucci and welcome to my space. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about these babies, dreadlocks. So, ndakuwa napatia tips on what you guys need to know before you get your locks. That is for guys watching this and probably have been thinking about getting locks and want to do it. So, let's get straight into the video. So my first tip for anyone who wants to get dreadlocks out there, now probably you've heard this everywhere. Everyone who has dreads always talks about this. Dreadlocks take time. I don't know why people think, okay, even me, before I got my dreadlocks, I thought that, ndakatu hizi vitu leo and tomorrow I'll be waking up, I already have a ponytail, but it's not the case. Dreadlocks take time. Currently I'm at 11. I'm at 11 months. I'm turning a year next year. I'm going to have finished my 1 year lock journey. And you guys can clearly see where my hair is at. It's not that long. And I had not, initially I grew my hair. Nilikuwa nimemesha nywele kiasi before I went to get the locks. And this is the result after almost a year. So you guys can see. These things take time. They need patience. So if you are going to get into this thing just to so if you're getting into it thinking that kesho utaamka with the longest hair, I'm sorry, I'm just sorry to burst your bubble, but these things take time, but the results are worth it. It's worth it being patient. So you guys be patient. If you want to get dreadlocks, patience is key. My second tip to guys who want to get dreadlocks is ujue utakuwa perceived differently. People's perception of it is going to change probably just because you have dreadlocks, and I know it's unfair, but imekuwa hivyo. It's what has been there like since time immemorial. It's even in the name, dreadlocks. It's even in the name, dreadlocks. People's perception of you is going to change. People are going to think you're dirty. Some people associate dreadlocks with mtu mchafu. Some people associate dreadlocks with thieves. It is what it is. You can't change it, but just know that your people's perception of you, but not necessarily everyone, but some people's perception of you is going to change. And you're probably going to also miss out on some opportunities because you have dreadlocks. Like if you stay in Kenya, kuna jobs zenye ukikuwa na dread you can't get them. I don't know why people think that just because you have dreadlocks you have less ability than another person. I don't know why, but it's a thing. So if you're going to put dreadlocks, just get into it knowing that probably you might miss out on some things just because you have dreadlocks, and some people's perception of you might also change just because of your dreadlocks. The third thing I'd like to tell aspiring
Rasta people
is that there's something called the ugly stage. So the ugly stage is basically where when you're growing your locks, before they lock fully, you're in that period of trying to lock them. These things can be hectic. They get ugly, they swell, some are thin, some swell, some are short, some are long, some are... And it just gets hectic and you might probably give up and unaweza takata kuenda kunyoa. You might just want to go back to zero. You might give up, but the real dreadlock journey starts after the ugly stage. So if you can persevere through the ugly stage, trust me, you're going to get the best locks. So the ugly stage has to be there. There's no way of avoiding it. Even if you use which products, use the best loctician, whatever you do, the ugly stage has to be there. There's no way of there's no way of escaping the ugly stage. So you guys just have to go through the ugly stage, but it's not that bad, or at least mine wasn't that bad. I'm actually just from the ugly stage because it takes time before your first year, and it might vary. For some people it takes the first year, for some people it takes some few months. It depends on your hair, and people are different, so it depends on you. It depends on your hair type and a lot of other factors that are to be considered as well. Now my last tip for this video, for anyone who wants to get dreadlocks, go into it knowing that it is an investment. Go into it knowing that it's an investment. It's going to need cash because you're going to need to get your hair retwist. You're going to need to buy products. You're going to need to take care of your hair in general. So it's going to need some cash. So it's because it's an investment. So and if you need it to be maintained well, it needs maintenance. So if you need to have fresh hair, healthy hair, you're going to need to spend some cash in it. So most people think that once you just lock your hair, that's it. You don't need to use anything else. But if you need healthy hair, if you want to have good hair, you need to invest in it a little bit. So it's probably going to need some cash as well. So get into it knowing that it needs maintenance and it needs, look at it as an investment, you know. If you look at it that way, then it's going to be easy for you. So we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you guys for your time, and I'd like you guys to interact with me in the comment section down below. Tell me some of the tips you guys would give someone who wants to have dreadlocks, and some of the things you did during your first year of dreadlocks. And thank you much for sticking around. Thank you for your time. Like and share this video if you found it informative, and follow me on my social media handles as well. It's at Fanucci. That's on Twitter, that's on Instagram, and that's on, I don't know if I'm on Facebook. Yeah, that's on probably all of my social media handles as well. Let's grow my channel, and thank you guys for your time. Until next time, peace.